When you think about preservation of human history, a lot of it isn't even on our planet. For example, on the Moon are the 6 lunar landing sites left from NASA's 1969 to 1972 trips to the Moon, and more will soon be coming. Add to that interstellar objects, like the 2 Voyager probes. What about all the other historical space objects in orbit, along with dead satellites, pieces of rockets, and other space debris? How can you preserve all this human space historical sites and objects when no country on Earth can own the land or space they are on? That's where the Space Preservation Act comes in, passed in 2001. Although dealing primarily with the banning of space-based weapons, it has come to be used for all things humans use and send into space. Space preservation has been on NASA's radar as early as 2008, where the possibility of moon rovers just rolling over and destroying astronaut footprints and knocking down planted flags in their robot paths was addressed. With new moon missions in the offing, this concern of unintentionally destroying history led to an agreement between the Google X Lunar Prize competition winners and NASA to not wreck the moon site. Amazingly, quite a lot of junk is still on the moon, such as cameras, lunar roving vehicles, and pieces of the lunar modules. Even the golf balls Alan Shepard hit during the Apollo 14 mission. It's not just on the moon. Space debris is a serious hazard for collisions. It is believed that approximately 20,000 plus objects are in orbit and all owned by the government who left it up there, even if space and the moon remain unowned. Taking World Heritage guidelines and applying them to a place that isn't even part of our world is obviously complex, made even more so by the dense international laws of space, and especially the 1967 Outer Space Treaty that keeps any country from claiming sovereignty outside of our atmosphere. In its broadest sense, it is all cultural materials out there, a cultural landscape thousands of miles away with Earth as its center. My name is Sue Taylor, Chief Curator for the New Mexico Museum of Space History. I want to thank you all for joining me today on this edition of Into the Vault. Please check us out on our webpage and also our YouTube channel and Facebook. We always have something new at the New Mexico Museum of Space History. Thank you.